It's been a while since I booted up the GameCube. It's been a while since I actually started recording anything. That's a lie. I recorded shit yesterday. But this is I was in the mood to play this game for like a while and I couldn't because I was just so busy. And I finally get a chance to play it. Sunshine. I have 100% Sunshine a lot in my career. It is a fantastic game. That cutscene different? I should probably play that cutscene. Do I have to get up and fucking restart the GameCube? This cutscene's important. And I've seen it. I feel like I've only seen this cutscene maybe 3 times in my career. If you're not including the time they watched the Super Mario Sunshine Versus series.
Oh, look at that!
Welcome to the sun-drenched tropical paradise of Isle Delfino. We're so pleased to welcome you to our beautiful home.
Who the fuck is that?
Come enjoy a natural wonderland to which we've added the world's finest resort facilities, a spectacular amusement park, and succulent seafood. All this and more await
Mario,
on
you
Isle
will be getting
Delfino.
food poisoning,
Come relax
and it will ruin the entire trip for you. That's how it works.
Mario?
While they were hitting the hottest new dance trend, that guy was doing parkour.
Ellsworth, did you say?
Quite good.
Super Mario Sunshine! Woohoo!
Awesome, we watched it. We can now move on. I don't know what this one was. We're gonna eliminate it. I don't think it was anything special. Let me check one more thing before I go. So it's been a hot minute. The last time I actually sat down and played Mario Sunshine was, God, probably when it got re-released on Switch. That's like the last time I remember it being. That's the last time I remember it being played. The GameCube version, however,
What happened?
God forbid I have no idea. I also gotta turn the fucking TV down and maybe pick up the microphone. Where is my TV remote? Of course, fucking everything disappears when I need the most.
What's this icky paint-like goop? It's moving!
Now, boys, don't touch that stuff.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
Excuse me, but... Huh?
And he's gone. Just like that.
I am most concerned with the well-being of the princess in this dreadful heat. Master Mario, if you would, cross over to that shore and find some assistance.
You give a bad feeling about this. You got it. Oh God, the controls. I forgot about the inverted camera. Oh yeah, and also been playing like Eclipse and all that stuff where there's the long jump and you just fuck start flying all over the place.
Thank you for purchasing this item from Gad.
Oh yeah, no, I played the randomizer that dropped recently, like maybe like a month or 2 ago. Played it. The first stage I got was the Sandbird, and I got soft locked immediately. So, very fun.
Data storage complete. I am Flood, a flash liquidizer ultra dowsing device. I hope to be of assistance. Proceeding with user instruction.
We're gonna be here for a while.
Use the R button to shoot water from my tank.
You water from my thing.
If you press the R button all the way down, you can stop and shoot. You can then use the control stick to aim in any direction. Press the X button to switch to the hover nozzle. You can then press the R button to hover in the air for a short time. If this tank is empty, no water can be sprayed. To refill tank, enter a body of water and press the R button. Instructions complete. Proceed.
Yeah, I thought it was a little longer. Alright, fun fact. For the longest time, I never knew about the trick where if you hold the button, you can walk with it. So for a majority of the game, I stayed stationary. It was rough. It was a rough time in my life, in my childhood. But yeah, here we are. Still don't know how to brush my teeth. Do I know any glitches? I knew there was some. It's been a while. The ones I can't remember off the top of my head are the watermelon one, where you can clip through the blender, and easy lily pad. That one's like you gotta like stand a certain spot and like shimmy against the wall, which I don't worry about being badged. I gotta remember how to do it. There was like another glitch. Oh, there was like the rocket launcher glitch where you can store your rocket blast and shoot them to the moon, but I don't think that's gonna be very useful for me.
Court is now in session.
As you are no doubt aware, someone has
Oh yeah, the walking underwater one. That was what I always did a lot as a kid. This is the one I knew how to do.
The accused is charged with polluting our beautiful home and, yes, endangering our very way of life. Indeed.
With what
how can one
evidence?
not be aware of what is going on? Though it is daytime in Delfino Plaza, our poor residents tremble beneath a veil of darkness.
What do you mean? There's sun right there.
Shine scholars have determined that this darkness has arisen because all of our guardians, the Shine Sprites, have vanished from their gathering spot at the Shine Gate. The reason? It's quite obvious. This horrible graffiti is to blame. Behold this sketch of the perpetrator based on eyewitness descriptions. The truth is obvious. The guilty party sits among us. It is none other than Mario.
Objection!
Overruled. I judge the defendant guilty as charged. I hereby order the defendant to clean this entire island. Until Isle Delfino is completely free of his vile handiwork, Mario shall not be allowed to leave. Court adjourned.
This appears to be quite a predicament, Mario. Data analysis verifies that the island's inhabitants are indeed troubled by pollution, but the pollution itself is not the main problem. Mario, you witnessed this object at the airstrip, correct? It is a Shine Sprite. Shine Sprites are the source of power on Isle Delfino. They used to gather in great numbers at the Shine Gate, but the graffiti incident has polluted the island and most of the Shine Sprites have fled. There is no longer any power to support the peaceful lifestyle of the islanders. It is most pitiable. The only way to ensure the return of the Shine Sprites is to keep the island from becoming any dirtier. The perpetrator is likely at work even as we speak. And you, Mario, are being treated as a criminal. Tomorrow we must do our best to resolve this situation.
You get a 24-hour sentence, and then when you come back out, you gotta do public service for the rest of your career until the job is
Your
finished.
first job's to get rid of all that ugliness. And remember, We'll be watching you, pal. We'll
Oh
know
no,
it.
you start thinking off. So he says my first task is to get rid of the goop, the graffiti, all that shit. So what if I do that and come back? Does it give me like bonus? I'm gonna jump on that tree if I can. I think to make my life much easier for editing this later. No, it doesn't matter. We'll be getting 100%, which basically means 120. I'm gonna grab the blue coins any order I want. AKA, I see it, I get it. If I remember where they are, I get it. If it's out of the way, I might miss it. And then, like, I'll come back and get it later. However, shine sprites are going to be a little different. I'm going to get them in order. Order in quotation marks, because I know you can't do missions 8 in Rico Harbor until you get Yoshi in Pinna Park, which is like World 4?
Princess, look! On the statue's head!
Oh, he does have an M on his head. For some reason, I thought he just didn't have an M on his head. Maybe the new renders tricked that with me, I don't know. Oh, you have that in game too. I must be losing it then. Unfortunate. And just like that, boom, it was so easy. Oh, that's fair. You should be allowed to use tools like that. I don't know. He's gonna go that way. Of course he is. Ow, my fucking head. I need to go here because he's gonna get in position. God damn, I can't do that no more. He should be able to. One day they don't learn the speedrun tricks. I want to speedrun most of these games after I complete them. Like, do all the categories. That would be kind of fun. Especially games I grew up with, like this one. Maybe Galaxy RE5. I have done a lot of speedruns on RE5. But the one speedrun I haven't done yet is New Game. I've always done New Game. New Game plus speedruns. Because I suck at video games. But I bet you, with my knowledge now in video games, I should be alright. Yeah, we are playing on the GameCube, actual hardware, with a converter, so like it looks better on my end, but probably on the recording it looks like absolute dog shit. Well, it looks beautiful than me. I love when retro games look retro. If you want to cry about the 4:3 ratio, get out of my face. I don't care. I always bring this conversation up when they talk about graphics and shit, but I have beaten Resident Evil 6 15 frames per second. All 4 campaigns. I don't care about the frame rate, the quality. Like, oh, it's gonna be 1080p 60 on release, 1080 30. It's gonna be 4K 30. What the hell is this? I don't care. The only thing I care about is your game good, then I'll play it. If it's part of a franchise I know and love, yeah, I'll play it. If it's part of a franchise I have a game of and I need to complete the backlog, yeah, I'll get it. Will I enjoy it? Will I have to force myself to play it? Most of the time, yes, but I don't know. I just need to open myself up to a lot more games. Like I recently played 100% Orange Juice, which is basically a Mario Party game without the mini games, and it has more murder. And it is definitely not what the game is. 100% Orange Juice is it's a board game, and your objective is to either get more stars or eliminate the other opponents for wins. I guess there's like a story mode to everything. I'm not 100% sure. I've only done episode 1. I've lost and I have to do it again. But that's neither here. Is it like I hold Z and I press A? Is that something wrong? Okay, that's not wrong. Okay. Like I'll only play like an hour of it, but like it seems pretty interesting and pretty fun. I don't know. I like Mario Party. I'm not a big fan of newer Mario Party because something about it seems a little off. But I don't like the older ones either. Like one is rough. But again, it's 1. 2 might have been a lot better. I need to play most of them. The only ones I've actually played were 8, 9, 10, Superstars, and maybe a match in Jamboree. There's none of them I played a lot of. I don't remember which one it was. DS, that's what it was. I played a lot of DS in my time. I remember playing a lot of that. And never could be the boss of the campaign because I didn't understand the concept of winning. I wasn't a smart kid. I couldn't tell you a moment in my life felt like. I don't know. I think a good example of like where like, oh, I had a hard time as a kid, and then now I just rock that shit. A good example is RE5 Reapers. I, for the longest time, could not defeat them on my own without a use of a rocket launcher. Now, as an adult, and my buddy Dalton showed me that you can slap those fuckers with just a default pistol, it has become light and day with those fools. Those things are just common thugs now. I always talk about this when I bring up the Reapers. I watched Dawn kill that fucker with just a pistol, which I thought could never be possible because, oh, it's got a thick hard shell. You can't penetrate it with your pistols. Nah, he said and did it anyways. What a hero.